the TOs that run a lot of the stuff up in Chicago, Events to Compete, actually offered to fly me out to a tournament this weekend.
Yeah, Midwest Mayhem.
Yeah, Midwest Mayhem. But enough about that. Got another match here. Moebiz versus Awestin.
I'll tell you what, I love seeing Awestin early on in the tournament.
Yeah.
It's when he's the most like free, when he just lets go of all of his inhibitions and he creates the most Giphy Cats and odd shots that a stream could ever ask for.
You get a lot of people that are just like, oh, it's just another Ness player. You know, I know what Ness does. This is okay. And then it's not.
Then it's just not okay. It's just so many shades of not okay. It's ridiculous.
50 shades of not okay.
Yeah. Just absolutely disgusting, if I do say so myself. But like I said, Awestin last week surprising everybody and getting second place in the tournament. And among that, he also managed to reset the bracket, which made it a pretty close fight, in my opinion. Pretty close fight. So he's definitely like one of those folks, even though he's still considered by me like to be like that type of wild card sort of motif. I think that he could very well crack the top 4 here tonight if he played as well as he did last week.
Yeah, there are lots of opponents that, you know, he would have to get through to do that. All the Oklahoma people, Austin people, Karna from Houston. But Awestin is certainly one of the players that is capable of doing that.
And it's just so instinctual. He doesn't really even practice the game all that much.
Yeah.
But he's, again, one of those players so good.
Wow, the shield break.
Wow. And the PK flash to finish.
I like
Awestin, you're a monster. That was dirty. That was dirty. And that's what we're talking about with Awestin. He's just one of those very instinctual sort of players. He doesn't need all that practice that other players need. He just figures out like what's easy and suits his play style best, and he just keeps doing that.
Yep.
And it works.
He's very good at making it work.
It's one of those almost like minimum effort for maximum gain sort of mentality. But at the same time, like his creativity makes you just think like forget that entire fact. Got a little momentum going, though. The Zelda did actually receive some buffs in the latest patch. I believe her up air does hit a little bit harder now, which is scary considering Zelda's up air already hit pretty hard. Oh, but that back air will be enough to seal the deal. Definitely don't need to patch that one for some buffs or anything. Already plenty strong, especially against Zelda.
Yes, not the heaviest character in the game by any stretch.
A little frail.
Yeah.
A little bit. Definitely not the Triforce of Power.
Definitely not the Triforce of Power.
Wisdom. Well, she should have been wise enough to get out of the way, though. That would have helped. That would have helped a little bit. Game 2, and we're going to be going to Smashville now. Say what you will, I think that this is a great stage for Ness as well. Just because Ness combos very similarly to Sheik, where you can just string together all those fairs. And if he gets the right combo, maybe even on that platform, then it's very possible you can end up actually losing a stock because of the fair sequence.
Absolutely, yes. Something to keep in mind, but this will give Moebiz a little bit more leeway to set up that side B pressure, that zoning. So perhaps that's a comfortability thing. Yeah, he didn't really get too much momentum going on in the close range in that game, so I could see trying to shift the game plan a bit more towards the mid-range, where Ness honestly doesn't really function that well. Ooh, the nice down air. They're calling out that double jump forward air. That is a thing that a lot of Nesses will choose to do, since that forward air has so much disjoint on it. Rising with it like that is usually pretty safe.
But Awestin, another perfect peak at Thunder 2, evening things up here. I think Moebiz can maybe still carry some of the momentum he got with that dare. But Awestin opening him up like this.
So much damage. 52 off of one grab. Okay,
scary.
Nice spacing on that forward tilt. Good drift by Awestin, actually. Even if he hadn't poked through the shield there, he would have pulled back far enough for the shield grab not to react. But nice little down throw up there. That is actually a lot of damage.
A lot of damage. Moebiz is starting to maybe climb back into this game. 7% separating these two players, but Awestin gets the grab, gets good positioning, and hoping to get this PK flash as well. Moebiz not having any of it, jumps over, but retreats, and Awestin calls the runaway so perfectly. Zelda is just so slow with her run speed.
Yeah, that was in a pretty scary position now. That smash surprisingly safe on shield. Okay, almost got clipped by that that bat, but again with the down air, that's going to be too much.
Moebiz, you monster, taking game number 2 against Awestin, who again, definitely the clear favorite, I think, going into this.
Yeah, very big adjustment from Moebiz there.
offstage capitalizations, very, very big. And even on stage, he had some great combos off of throws, which let him keep up pretty consistently with some of the shenanigans that we saw from Awestin in regards to the punish game.
Yeah, definitely solidifying his game overall. And like, you think Zelda, and you don't really think, like this character is scary off stage. It's not something you usually should be, too worried about. But with a recovery like Ness's, that's relatively leaves him kind of vulnerable sometimes. Even those down airs from Zelda.
Oh wow!
That almost broke his shield.
Yeah, just look at that shield. It's the size of a skittle at this point, really.
Okay. Very nice. I like the choice from Moebiz, just kicking the Thunder and ensuring that Awestin can't land another PK Thunder 2 on him, since those have been so devastating in this set already.
Right there, forcing the roll, and then Awestin gets the grab afterwards. But nice.
Okay, very nice.
The usage of the recovery, Moebiz might be down, but he's making a lot of pretty good decisions. He just needs to, I think, find his footing. And nice, he's adapting really well to Austin's PK Thunder 2 shenanigans with a very well-placed shield.
Good call by Awestin, though, using that upper cut right through the down air and then killing all of the ducks with his up B.
No ducks for you. You're going hungry today. And this is another offstage position.
Ooh, very nice early up B from Awestin, not getting caught in his double jump with that down air from Zelda. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, that was almost a really sick PK Thunder 2
How many
setup.
times has that happened to you, man?
Only a couple times. Enough to that I can see the situations coming ahead of time. He's like, oh god, no, please, no.
It's definitely still very, very scary.
Yes.
Boy, that bush actually very, very crafty. Because underneath that bush you could do pretty much anything, and it was a bit of an interesting scrap that the two players had. Now back onto the stage. Awestin, huge F smash, and that was so good. Moebiz, I think, was so used to air dodging, expecting aerials and PK Thunders there.
Definitely worried about the back air there, which would have sealed his stock if that's what Awestin had gone for.
But instead, the F smash, that little mix-up that could, taking that final stock from Moebiz. But props to Moebiz.
Yeah, good showing, definitely.
Holding it so close and actually taking that second game. Very, very impressive.